Welcome back to Folks Solo Sports Show. All right, let's talk about Super Bowl 55. Tampa Bay Buccaneers just winning their first championship in what is that? 18, 17 years. Yeah, so good game by Tampa Bay, man. Great game by Tom Brady. Three touchdowns, no interceptions, man. I think this is the best Super Bowl Tom Brady has ever played, honestly. He didn't have to go down and uh, drive the ball to kick a field goal to win. He did very well in the game. And congratulations to Tom Brady for winning his seventh Super Bowl, man. Uh, I thought Mahomes was going to pull it off. Uh, and the Kansas City Chiefs just weren't catching the ball well. They look like I was wrong. The Kansas City Chiefs looked exactly like the Green Bay Packers, but it wasn't because they weren't just not playing good. It was because the offensive line of the Kansas City Chiefs were just playing so terrible, and they just let Mahomes get rushed almost every play of the game. So the receivers of the Chiefs weren't actually doing as bad as the Green Bay Packers were because they just weren't catching the ball. The Chiefs weren't catching it either, but it was more because there was just always so much pressure on Mahomes. So by the time the ball actually got to one of the receivers, there was most of the time already coverage on them. All right. And also the referees, I didn't want to bring it up because Tom Brady actually did play good, and I think that's what he told Matthews. He actually did play good, and it just really didn't look like anything Tom Brady's way. It didn't look like it was just going because it was Brady in this game. It actually looked good, and it actually looked like Tom Brady just played a good game. It didn't look like when he played against the Baltimore Ravens and the defender barely touched his shoe and he pointed down and they called roughing the passer for that. There wasn't any of this game, but there was two questionable. They was calling a lot of penalties on the Kansas City Chiefs. Period. I think it was like how many 11 penalties to only the Buccaneers two, and they came late in the game. But the two questionable ones was one on that pass interference when he literally fell down and all he did was tapped his leg because he was falling down. He didn't grab his leg, he just tapped his leg. Like it was a falling motion. And they call pass interference on that. And on the holding when the Chiefs were on offense and they called holding on a number 72, I believe it was. That was the softest holding call I have ever seen in my life. He was defending him well and he was keeping him off of Mahomes, and they both fell down, and that was not holding. Okay, so those are the two most questionable referee calls